Hello, are you someone who's suffering from dark circles? Do people keep asking you, have you slept well? You look tired. What's the matter? Even though there's no such issue. I'm Dr. Aniketh Venkataram, plastic surgeon at the Venkat Center for Skin ENT and Plastic Surgery. And today we will talk about dark circles, what causes them, and how fat grafting might be a solution to treat them. Now, what are dark circles? Dark circles are basically a common name given for the medical term periorbital melanosis. Now, this might sound quite scary and confusing, but basically it means a darkish appearance around the eyes. The skin around the eyes looks darker than the surrounding skin. Now, why does this happen? There are various reasons for this. It includes genetic, it might run in families. It includes lifestyle factors such as smoking, such as sitting in computer for very long periods of time, such as stress. Even some medical conditions can cause this, such as PCOS, such as anemia, allergic conditions where you're rubbing your eyes very often. And in many cases, there's no real cause for it. It's just how the anatomy is. Now, treatment for dark circles can be done in two ways. So basically, when you look at dark circles, there are two components to it. One is there is a hollowness in that area. There is a lack of volume in that area. It looks like it's going in. This is often also called a tear trough deformity. The second thing is color. The color in that area of the skin is darker than the surrounding skin. So treatment options look at treating these two things. One is to correct the volume. Second is to correct the color. So traditionally, the main treatment option for this were non-surgical. You use something called fillers to fill out the tear trough, and you use lasers and other topical creams to improve the coloration. Now, while these are good and they have their advantages, oftentimes patients would feel a little frustrated because they weren't very long lasting. The fillers last for around 1 year, and the lasers and pigmentation required continuous application. To know more about how fillers can treat dark circles, you can click on our video about fillers for dark circles. So, what is the solution then? Do we have a long-lasting solution? Thankfully, yes. Recently, fat grafting is something that has found to work quite well for dark circles. What is fat grafting? Fat grafting is basically a procedure wherein we take some fat from some part of your body, usually it's the tummy, we take it, prepare it and inject it where we want. And so instead of a filler, it is your own body tissue that is used to fill it out. Now, the good thing here is that fat grafting can treat both components, both the volume and the color. How is this? We can use something called microfat, which is injected deep on the bone to fill out that area. And we use something called nanofat, which is a derivative of the fat that is rich in stem cells. That is injected superficially to improve the color in that area. So this whole procedure is done under local anesthesia. It's a daycare procedure. You come, get it done, go home the same day. There's no admission or anything. Under local anesthesia, the fat is first taken from your tummy. It is prepared in syringes, then local anesthesia is given to your face and it is injected. After the procedure, there is usually some swelling for around 3 to 5 days. You feel pretty good within a couple of days, but you can work from home within 2 days. But for you to show your face and people not to know that you had something done, that usually takes around 5 days. Another thing which can happen is some bruising. Now, bruising varies from person to person. Some people get a lot of bruising, some people hardly get any bruising. If you get bruising, it will take around 2 weeks for it to completely clear. So that's something you need to keep in mind. You can't do this very close if you have a function coming up. Now, are there any disadvantages to the fat grafting? Why doesn't everyone do fat grafting? Why do people still do fillers? Well, firstly, as we saw, this is a minor surgical procedure. So there is some downtime as compared to fillers. Secondly, the amount of fat which survives can be a little unpredictable. Usually around 80% of the fat survives, but that can be 60% in some people, that can be 100% in other people. And so there's always a chance that you might have to do a touch-up after 3 months. Remember, if you have not put enough, you can always go back in and put some more. That is easy. But if you put too much, taking that away is very difficult. So you would rather do a little bit less than do a little bit too much. Here, now let us look at some photos of patients who have undergone fat grafting and see their before and after results. So as you can see, fat grafting is a very good treatment for dark circles. Both fillers and fat grafting have their place. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. Fillers are good in the sense that there is no time out of your life. There's no recovery. You can be back to your routine the next day. But the trade-off is that they are not very long-lasting. Fat grafting has the advantage of being more cost-effective and long-lasting. But the trade-off is there will be some amount of recovery for a few days after the procedure. So ultimately, we need to see and assess what works best for you. I hope you like this video. Do subscribe to our channel, share this video and like this video. Thank you. Have a great day.